The Outbreath of God. On our hands and knees we navigate the world of Caesar in search of treasure lost eons ago. We seek to name it, but can name it not. We seek to remember it, but our memory will not give up its treasure so easily. We know at the core of our being that it is the part that will fill the hole that has kept us incomplete for incarnations. But we keep our heads lowered to the path, unaware of the sun that shines above our heads and the dove that rests only feet away on a branch heavily burdened by the summer fruit. We try to define our path, quantify the veils, flowchart our existence, and calculate our worth in this world. And we refuse to believe that we could possibly be one with humanity, believing that our struggles in life must make us just a little bit better than our brothers. Or else, why would I have to go through all this turmoil? As we continue our crawl on our path, the sun sets and gives way to the beauty and majestic grandeur of the night sky. The galaxies pulsate to the breath of God, but we still see nothing. Always seeking a quicker and less stressful way to God, we keep our eyes to the ground and continue on. The dusk turns to dawn. No closer to the goal are we, but yet we continue to do as our brothers and sisters that journey the same path that we tread. The summer passes, releasing its grip to fall as the leaves slowly turn, reflecting the colors of a setting sun. But yet we do not see. Our only relief is an occasional cooling breeze that envelops your body and brings a familiar sense of home to your long journey. Again, the constraint of the mind keeps your head down as the fall turns to winter for the 50th time. Or has it been more than that? Time was lost years ago as your days become one, and your nights no longer brought your heart the solace it was gifted with. Could it be that I'm actually getting farther from my goal and closer? How could that be? I'm doing what everyone else is doing. I am achieving everything that I was told to achieve as a child and accumulating everything I was told would bring me glory in the eyes of Caesar. Again, the cool, familiar breeze brushes my shoulder, and for my moment, my troubles vanish. My knees are becoming weary and my hands chafed by the endless journey, and my head longs to look up, and since no one around me is looking up, there must be no value in that effort. I remember as a child I was able to live without this burden that seemed to come upon me in the darkness of night as I slept. I do not remember making such a one-sided agreement as this. I remember only my desire for God. Again, the cool breath of the night breeze caresses my face, and for a moment I decide to stop and take a rest off the beaten path. I leave the path that I see my brothers and sisters still on the road, aimlessly following the group, and the farther away I get from the path, the breeze increases. And finally, I slowly begin to raise my head from that position that it has rested for decades, and for the first time in my life I begin to see. The sun has set and the horizon is kissed by the last remnants of a golden hue. The stars begin to dance in anticipation of their nightly sojourn into creation, and again the breeze brushes against my chest and gives me a rush of energy never felt before. As my head rises higher and higher, I can feel veils being lifted from my vision that have been with me for lifetimes, eons of doubt, frustration, envy, fear that have been my unwelcome companions for incarnation after incarnation. The night is as black as the day is bright. My head fully erect, I sit in my spot waiting for dawn, as I sit perfectly serene in a never-ending pulsating breeze of creation. And then the light begins to break. Creation begins to awaken as the first rays dash over the ridge and begin to dissolve the veils of the night, and I see before me that which cannot be seen with the physical eyes nor heard with human ears. My entire life, that breeze that had kept me company through all my trials and success, was not a fervent mountain breeze sent to cool a lost soul, but was indeed the outbreath of God. my beloved Father, who let me co-create in this world and countless worlds for millions of years, and had been sitting patiently in front of me the entire time, waiting for my return to his house. And as I lifted my head to view the glory of creation, there I sat, at the feet of God, in all the glory, surrounded by the angels on high, ever silent in their movement as not to disturb the sleep of a wayward child. But upon my recognition of my journey's end, there was an explosion of joy so brilliant, it gave birth to 1,000,000 new worlds, and my Father embraced me with an embrace that knew no earthly words. And I was home, and I was loved, and I was love. So be it.